That's what we want. We got free flow now.
I don't have any.
I got upstairs.
All the way. 12 miles an hour. Got it?
Yep.
It's a good way to live, Harper.
What are you doing, Harper?
Half in the bag.
This December, we were gifted a white Christmas. And just before the big day, I got up early and set up a candy cane scavenger hunt for my nieces and nephew.
Today, we're gonna find my missing candy canes.
And on Christmas Eve, we went to my parents for a cozy night in the little red house by the river.
You can't get toys like that anymore.
Put the light on in the house, yeah. Makes all the difference.
Little details. Wow.
You see the stockings I made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commented on it.
Had to replace one of the guy's eyes.
Cooped, generally, you know,
Yeah.
and that's why the glass is so clear.
It is completely.
Yeah. On the top. So it really had to
Well,
go.
it's had a crack for a while.
Yeah, I know, but it just started.
What's wrong with that, he says. Get a good view at the bird feeder.
So I was researching what's the best version of A Christmas Carol. You know, it was first filmed like in 1908 or something.
Filmed? Wait.
Yeah, they first made a movie of A Christmas Carol back then, a silent one.
Really?
Yeah. There was a couple silent versions. The top one was made in 51, I think. So I was thinking we could try and see if it's any good, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone had just gotten together and Kyle, ho ho ho, from out in the distance for his grand entrance.
Everybody
Wow.
one at a time.
Jeez.
Thank you. There's one on the floor. Oh, wow.
Cool.
Now they're French, yeah.
Oh,
That's
those
awesome.
are nice knives.
There's some news I got upstairs. You'd have a pile up to the ceiling, you know.
Wait, this is before sunrise.
Made in 1951, it started out as just film. It really seemed to capture the true essence of a Dickens novel. After all, A Christmas Carol is a story of redemption.
I bet.
And on Christmas morning, we started with a stocking for Harper and Mowgli.
was like, more tuna!
Wow.
This is a spoiled, rotten.
Here's the dip freeze-dried pet.
And then back to the little red house for a pancake breakfast.
Hey, worm.
That's how I am with my eggs. Yeah, busted.
What's up, Six Paw?
And you want just a plain one? It was a favorite.
No, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know. I noticed.
And for the afternoon, we shot to the big white castle in our old mill town,
Is this the mushroom knife in it?
where Allie and I gave her dad that power bank he had been wanting.
All right, so just let them.
So you're missing some? I don't have any. Here? Hey, lady.
Yeah, let it clean. You little funny sweet. You little sweet girl.
A couple videos back, I mentioned that I had some prints that I had made from maybe 7 or 8 years ago. The first prints I ever had made of my photos. They're canvas prints. They were printed by one of the guys that prints the US currency. Museum archival paper, the best ink, made to last. I originally printed them for my apartment. Now we don't have space in the new house. So I figured to help pay for the roof and all the other renovations in the house, I would auction them off. And I also have some of my original oil paintings that I did last year. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick all the different ones. I'll put the details of them in the auction description, and the website for the auction will be in the first line of the video description. This is Salamander Cove. This is Firestar Bend. This is a favorite fishing and swimming spot. This is Mason's driveway. This is an all-time favorite photo from the fall. One of my favorite back roads of all time. This one's got to be 36 by 48 or something. This is a really cool one. This is from Vermont. This is me and my friend Mitch, the electrician, in that little canoe. This photo changed my life. This is me, Mason, and my friend Jared rabbit hunting. I don't even know if you can see these actually up close. This is a springtime scene. This is just meant to be small town New England somewhere. This was my first one ever. This is me in the cabin with Hudson. This is my favorite one. This is the most recent one of my parents' dog Lucy looking out of their living room window. These are just sitting in storage right now, and I figured it would just be a great opportunity to pass them along to some of you guys. It would really help us pay for our renovations and everything else we have going on, because this is going to be a very expensive year for us. If some of my art can help pay for it, that's really the dream. So just know that you're not just buying a piece, but you're supporting the dream, you're supporting these stories, and I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. The link to the auctions will be in the video description below, right in the first line. Just click that. I think I'll run them for about a week. Each print will be signed. You can have whatever you want. I can either sign it on the front in the bottom right, or sign it on the back, and I will make it out to you. I can write whatever you want me to say. They'll be pretty special. So check that out. Thank you guys so much, and now back to the story.
Been doing vinegar for 24 hours. And it's definitely working. This was totally rusted, so it's breaking it down.
So I found this old 90s snowblower in the woods behind our house, and as a fun project, I wanted to see if I could get it running again.
That is some nasty looking oil. I'm sure the inside of that engine is looking similar. I'm gonna run a little diesel fuel through it, try and break up some of that grind. I've just recently learned that diesel is really good for cleaning things, for getting gunk and grime out. So it's a simple, cheap cleaning agent that you can use on applications like this.
Sludge, total sludge. Yep, here it comes. Wow. Unbelievable, wow. Huge buildup. Now it's flowing free. That's what you want. Look at that. Flushing it right out. That's what we want. We got free flow now.
And the day before New Year's Eve, we met our good friends in the Catskills for a couple nights away.
Very nice.
She's running with just like helicoptering. Oh yeah, that other trail was really nice like that.
Oh, the one that was?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Am I in it?
chooses with the right hand. He drops the coin. He's got 2 in a row. He rebuttals. 3. Red by 3, yellow by 2. He drops. 3.
So clear.
No strategy. I was just doing that the whole time. I didn't know you could. It really was just the whole time. It's up there.
Well, this is my new plowing solution. I did a little treat for myself, for Allie and I, for the end of the year here. We worked really hard this year. And this is gonna make life a lot easier in many different ways. Not only can we actually plow efficiently now, but when we continue on the trails and what we ultimately wanna do is fields in a farm, we already need this for everyday work around here, but this is just super useful. It's like a small diesel pickup truck to have around the property that can go places that everything else can't, because it's 4-wheel drive, locking differential, high and low. It's got a hydraulic dump bed, and we wanted to get, this is actually a very specific model that's more rare. It's the 1140, so it has the biggest bed, but you can also make the bed smaller and have 4 seats. So we can take friends and family around to different parts of the property. Now, obviously this is an expensive machine, but the only reason I was able to do this is because Kubota has 0% financing, 0% down, 0% for the whole term. So it was nothing out of my pocket at all. It's just manageable. I could have got a used machine, but I would have had to pay cash or get a not so good loan. So this is a totally different animal. We got the electric over hydraulic plow, 4-way plow. That's gonna be very useful. It's gonna be nice. I figured, I have a bunch of old machines. I love my old machines. I'll never trade them for anything really, but to have something new and reliable around the property that's always gonna start, always gonna run, that can do the work we need, that's gonna be nice. It's the same thing like when I got my newer truck. That just changed my entire life. I was able to do truck things all year round, 4-wheel drive. It starts every single time. That changed my life. This is gonna be very similar, and it just feels good. Nuts and bolts and various odds and ends out of the vinegar. They look pretty good. This is crazy. Here's a perfect example. I just plowed this morning and it's already snowed over an inch, probably 1.5 inches going on 2 right now. I had no idea this was coming. Gotta plow again.
And then it was time to tackle some of the rot on the front of our house, as I was ready to build my dream studio in the room downstairs where the new windows were installed. And I couldn't insulate until the rot was eliminated and new sheathing was added.
Harper's paw is serious. How'd she get in there? Isn't the door shut?
I opened
She did that.
Harper! That
I
is...
feel like I need to get a shot.
Was it coming through that little hole?
We actually are going to want a trash can right here.
It was a cold, windy stretch of days that it all lined up, and we had to take breaks to go inside and warm our hands and toes up by the wood stove. And all the while, gathering supplies for my new studio and chipping away at my snowblower revival as the parts came in.
All right, so here's a look at the old pulley. This is the main drive pulley. All right, got her. Broke her loose. So this is what we're dealing with. And here's the new one. All black and nice. It is crazy.
And some good nights with close friends to break it all up.
This ash tree is dying. You can see woodpeckers have been at it all year. Yeah, probably. The branches are starting to fall. This one luckily landed between our vehicles. I'm sure it hit my truck in some way. I think it did.
Nice. Do you want to hand it back in sideways? Grab it.
You can see that on the old roof, the water drained off and rotted this whole area out. But what's even more curious is that all around the windows is especially bad. Even the framing around the windows is gone. So we're gonna have to replace those windows. We wanted to anyway.
Yeah.
They're old. But to start, we're just gonna cover up to my room, which is basically right to the floor of the plywood. So that way I can insulate my room down here and finish my office. And then we're gonna get to this. But we will cover this in the meantime. But anyway, you can see, here's our rot. This 2x6 is here, this double top plate, I can see all the way through. It's not only water damage, there's bugs too, which is really an interesting combination. I didn't think bugs liked wet places like that. But so what we're gonna do is we gotta cut this section of the 2x12 out and replace it. So we're gonna put another stud right here up to the rot to support everything up to this point. Support there, and then support here, and then we're gonna cut all the rot out. 29 1/4. Well, the only thing now that I'm looking at is this.
These were also rotten.
It's not.
Alright, we're leaving.
Okay. Alright, this one needs left hand needs more.
Oh. Is there electric right there? That's one you just put up though, right?
No, it's a totally different line. That's why it sparked.
Is there a way with electric wires where you can have that section just cut out?
Yeah, you can just put it into a junction box, but
I thought there were no live wires in my room, but I missed a spot.
See ya.
alright. Plenty. We're gonna replace this. We need another one of these on either side.
Okay.
It's a good way to live, Harper.
What are you doing, Harper?
Half in the bag. excited to try it. I don't have super high hopes. I did everything I could. Let's see. I mean, come on. Well, you can tell she wants to fire. Everything else is working, but here's our fault. Here's the magneto. Solid state ignition, they call it. And that's been chewed, their spark plug wire has been chewed by mice. Can you see that? It's not focusing.